Yes, you read the title of the video right. You are God, and I'm going to prove it to you. But you do have to have an open mind. Here's the thing. You are not your name. How do I know that? Because you can change your name. You can change your name right now to Sprinkle McFlowerbottom. That could be your name right now. You could just change it. So you're not your name. Before you had any of the skills or qualifications that you've got, you didn't have them. So you're actually not your skills or your qualifications. You have them, but you are not them. The clothes you're wearing, or like me, not wearing, you can change them. So you're not your clothes, you're not your image. Your hair can change. Right now you can shave your hair off, or you can grow it out. You can do it in a different style. So you're not your hair. You're not your eyebrows, because you can shave them off too. Any facial hair you've got, you can grow it, you can shave it off. So you're not your facial hair. You're not even how you look, how your face looks. You're not your looks, because they change. Some people's looks change over a lifetime. Some people's looks change instantly. If they get involved in a fire or a horrific accident, their looks will change. You're not your body, because again, your body changes. There's science out there that says after every 7 years, it's something like every cell on your body is different. So you're not even your body, because you can change your body. I mean, you could even just work out or diet or do a different kind of exercise regime for a while, and your body will completely change. So you're not even your body. You're not your relationships. You're not your status in a relationship. You're not husband, wife, partner. Because there was a point where you weren't that, and in the future you could also not be that. So you're not a husband or a wife. You're not even a son or a daughter. Because again, you could have your parents die or not have them, which would mean that you wouldn't be a son or a daughter. Some parents lose their children, so then they stop becoming parents. Brothers and sisters die, so then you stop being a sibling. So you're not any of those things. You're not your name. You're not your height, because your height has changed. Since you were born, your height has changed. And some people say, yeah, but this is my height now. Hey, when you get older, the height will change. You're not your age, because your age changes every single year. You're not even your personality, because again, that changes. So, and you're not even your nationality, because you can actually change your nationality. And even skin color, people have changed their skin color. Possibly intentionally or not intentionally, I'm not sure on that one. But you're not even your skin color. You're not your religion, because again, you can change your religion. You're not even your beliefs, because your beliefs can change. You're not whatever political party you support, because again, that can change. And anything you can think of, apart from the truth, anything that you can think of can change about you. Anything about you, you can change. Where you live, where you work, what relationship you're in, what your weight is, what your age is, what your name is, what your titles are after your name, the letters after your name, or not. It can all be changed. All of it can be changed. And here's the kicker. All of those things that you've got, whether it's letters after your name, whether it's clothes in the wardrobe, whether it's postcode, whether it's like hairstyle or body shape, all of those things have been chosen by you at some point. Whether you knew it or not, consciously or unconsciously, it doesn't matter. Everything that you have in your life right now, your bank account, your relationship status, your health status, your time, your freedom, your hobbies, your sleep routine, the food you eat, the food that's in your fridge, all of those things are a byproduct of who you've been up until now. All of everything that you've got in your life. is a byproduct of what you've thought up until now, what you've said up until now, what you've done up until now, what you've believed up until now. That's the reason why twins or triplets can go on to live different lives. Identical twins can go on to live different lives. Why? Because they adopt different beliefs, different thoughts. They speak different words. They take different actions. So even though they are identical to every cell in their body, every cell could be identical in their body, yet they'd live two completely different lives. Why? Because of their choices, because of their beliefs, because of their thoughts, their words, and their actions. That proves, so everything that is in your life right now, right, is essentially a creation of you. It's a byproduct of who you've been, what you've done, what you've thought, what you've said, what you've imagined, what you've believed, the story you've told yourself about yourself and the world. It's all a byproduct of the energy that you're putting, essentially, when you come down to it, it's the energy that you're putting out there. That's how so many people can have so many different lives on the same planet, with the same options that are pretty much available to everybody. Now, I know it can be perceived as harder for some people to make it in life. Obviously, the different communities out there, the different races out there, the different religions out there, the different sexual orientations that are out there. Like, I'm not denying the fact that as a straight white male living in England, I'm not denying the fact that I have an insane amount of privilege over most other people, even white females. I still in the privilege order, I'm still like above them. Not from choice. You could argue whether I chose it spiritually from before. You could argue that. Different video for another day. So I'm not arguing the fact that a black straight male has to work differently, harder, had to overcome challenges that I wouldn't have to overcome. I'm not disputing that fact. That is a reality of the world. However, there are examples of people from all different races, religions, sexual orientations that go on to create incredible lives. So, again, different video for another day, but so while it is easier, I would say, for someone like me, again, straight white male living in the Western world, easier for me to create what I want in the world than it is for, well, let's just say, a gay black male. It's definitely easier for me to create what I want versus them, but it's not impossible for a gay black male to create what they want in this world. But the point that I'm making is this. Everything that we have is a creation of us. It's a byproduct of who we're being. That, in and of itself, is enough proof that we, you, I, are God. We are that. We are God. What is God? God is love. God is creation, energy. God is expression. God is the universe. God isn't the one old guy sat on his throne deciding who has success and health and wealth or not, or who gets judged and punished and set down. That's not God in my view and my opinion and my belief. God is love. God is the all everything. God is what's inside a child when the child is at play and creating what they want. God is inside the flower when it's getting ready to blossom and bloom. Yes, baby.
Jude says that he hates me.
Did he? Well, he loves you deep down, because that's what he is. He's love. Go and give him a big cuddle, see what he does. Go and give him a massive cuddle.
Push me away.
Hug the hate out of him.
Push me.
Try it.
Well, just push me.
I dare you to try it.
And I'll help push me.
Try it. Go up slowly to him and just say, Jude, can I have a cuddle, please? And just give him a nice big squeeze. Squeeze all that hate out of him. And Maggie, if he doesn't want to hug you, then you need to respect that, okay? Good girl. That is God working to what came through then. That was God that came through then, especially that last little bit. Everything that comes through you is God. Everything that is coming through you, you are God. You are God energy. You are source energy. You are universal energy. You have that inside of you. We all have that inside of us. Every single one of us. Whether you call it God, whether you call it spirit, intuition, whether you call it love, whether you call it energy, whether you call it source. It doesn't matter what you call it. It's essentially the same thing. Whether you call it consciousness, it's the same thing. And we all have that. We all are that. That is our truth. Now, I am running a program called Truth. It's time to discover who you really are. That brings you home to that. There's meditations, there's exercises, there's accountability to bring you home to that truth in every moment, in any moment, so that you can come from that place, that creation, that expression, that love, vibrate on that level, and then the world will come back to you. Okay, then you have to respect that he doesn't want that at the moment, okay? Give him some space and eventually he'll come round, all right? Cool. So that's it. You are God. I've just proved that to you. And if you still don't believe, it's because you've got a massive ego and your ego needs checking at the door. And that's really essentially it. The people that don't believe they are God, their ego is just kind of running the show a little bit. So what you get to do is you get to ask Maggie to stop bouncing on the bed because it's shaking the camera, please. Thank you very much. So what you get to do is you get to just meditate on that. You get to watch those thoughts, because ego is just thoughts. It's just patterns. It's programs from the past that you've installed growing up. That's all you've done. You've picked up different beliefs from other people, because when you first came into this world, when you were a baby, when you came into this world, you knew you were abundant. You knew you were just pure energy, pure light, pure love, pure creation. That's what you knew. This is pure love. This is pure creation. This is pure joy. This is pure bliss. This is God in here. God is this. This is God. She is God, just like you are God, aren't they? Everyone is God, right? We've got God inside us. God is love. Yeah? God is chocolate biscuits. Yeah.
God is friends.
God is friends. God is good. God is like God is just all good, all encompassing, all loving, unconditional love, which is essentially when you strip everything out of the way of you, strip all your identity back to its core. That's what you come home to. That is the truth. Once you strip all fear, anxiety, worry, depression, any heavy emotion, you strip it all out of the way. The only thing that is left is light. The only thing that is left is truth. The only thing that is left is God. The only thing that is left is universal energy, infinite potentiality, creativeness, expression, light. That's all it is. Yes.
I want to go now. I want to say.
You can go on there. That's fine. Ready?
In to see the camera.
But that's it for today's video. Thank you very, very much for watching. Remember, you are love.
Video.
Remember, you can do your next video after this one, all right?
Oh, here.
Maggie's going to do, do it on there. Maggie's going to go and do her video, okay? So that is it for today. I'm going to lift it up because she's shaking the bed. That is it for today. Remember, you are God, you are love, you are light. That is the truth of who you are. Come home to that truth. Come from that place, and you'll create whatever you want in life easily, because that's what God does. God just creates the good, the holy, the beautiful. That's what you are, the good, the holy, and the beautiful. You get to create that. You get to put that out into the world, and you will be given back on that level. That's the answer to all of your problems. The solution, the answer to every single one of your problems is the disconnect. That's what A Course in Miracles says. Any problem or challenge or struggle can be traced back to the roots, the fact that you believe you are disconnected from Source, disconnected from God. Reconnect to that, all your problems dissolve, melt away. Be with that, breathe into that, meditate on that, journal on that. Ask higher self, is this true? What Matt's just said, is it true? Am I God? Am I an expression of God, an expression of the universe? Am I light? Am I love? Am I creative energy? Am I source energy? Is that true? And wait for the answer. If you don't believe me, check with yourself. Don't need to go on Google. Just check with yourself, because you know the answer. You have all the answers inside you. That is it. Thank you very much for watching. Speak to you soon.